tactical view of this match. Get the chance to just look away from the ball, and that will sort of teach you about shaping of the ball movement.
Coming forward is Ivar. Will be Ryan. Up of his career. He's a very interesting case, is Sayuri. We'll return to his story because Indonesia is trying to write a new chapter in this match and get the delivery right. Just back to Jakub Sayuri, wearing number 2. He was Indonesia, where one of the 700 languages are spoken in Indonesia. It's Papuan Malay, or over 700 languages, I should say. He was just spotted by a former national team player who said, you know what, you're actually rather good. He was then put into the 3rd tier of Indonesian football, moved to the top league in 2019 and called up to the national team a year later. So he's an example of a success story in Indonesia, of finding a very good player in the middle of nowhere. And in a nation of 17,500 islands, there's a lot of middle of nowheres. One wonders in Indonesia how many there are out there that...
Your point, fascinating how associations, try and deal with these challenges, whether they're able to actually have scouts in various parts of the country traveling around looking for or to unearth talent across the land.
Well, you've got a player like Egi Maulana on the bench who is from Medan in North Sumatra province in the northwest of Indonesia. That is 2,600 miles from where Jakub Sayuri calls home in the far east of Indonesia. The sheer range of that nation is stunning.
Yeah, I mean, on this topic, at the real risk of getting too philosophical,
Their only 3-point haul. 3-1 losses to Japan and Iraq, either side of that game. They've won that ball back nicely, courtesy of Ivar. And foul. Giving them a free kick in a reasonably central position.
Yeah, Ivar just getting it away quickly, running into the challenge of Bacchus. Give and go.
One could scarce begrudge them an equalising goal should they manage to find it. So the leap was from Babak. On the subject of leaps, there was Suta. And Boyle gets it away. Now this is going to be tricky. And it was painful for Patinama. But he did clear it and he wins the free kick in the process.
Yeah, and he was Sandy Walsh straight to the referee there, saying went in with his studs up. Fonoroli, who's already on a yellow card.
And it is abundantly clear, isn't it, that they are simply thrilled to have made it beyond the group stage for the first time ever. That was trickery abounding from Strauch. Hubner tries to hold on to it. Wise move to play it out to Marcelino. It's gone to the back post. And arriving was Sayuri. They had to reset that attack, but they did well. It's a good
effort for Sayuri. Only 2 players to really hit here, Marcelino, and he had to get it in his half-time team talk.
When one considers that there is a gap of over 120 places between these nations in the FIFA rankings, it has been a really credible first half from the team in red. My goodness, he just keeps going and going, doesn't he, Asnawi? He has an option out wide, but that was cut off by Jordan Boss. He's still got it, though. It's a man who was not letting go of that ball.
Absolute machine, Asnawi. Incredible work rate, great strength. Solid build as well.
Jenna. Or is Ahmad from Catalonia. Oh, that's a nice idea to leave it for Marcelino, who rather thumped it.
Lovely movement. Really good piece of work.
And to motivate his players to mount what would be an extremely unlikely comeback compared to just being a single goal down the break.
I mean, you're quite right to point out, just a goal in it. Actually, it doesn't look like that big of a challenge.
Unless they could do something here. Well, a very brief and hopeful exclamation for a penalty kick, but an unlikely one.
It was brilliant from Asnawi. Really great challenge from Asnawi. Just went into that collision with the boss, full-blooded. A legal challenge as well, so absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with that.
To deal with McGree's presence. He directs it well to Nando. 21-year-old, young and impressive prospect who cut his teeth in Southeast Asian Games competition, winning a bronze medal in the delayed 2021 Games and then a gold medal in last year's edition in Cambodia. Plays for Persebaya Surabaya, a club founded in 1927, one of the most successful in Indonesia. Still going for it, which is great to see. Oh, he's kept that in, I think, Patinama. Well, what an effort from Indonesia's number 20. Their heads do not drop.
Yeah, they're just going to keep going here. And again, that mental fortitude, mental strength being shown by Indonesia in those moments, wanting to